Hey guys, how you doing? This is Julian Lee with The Conscious Vegans, and in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing a product by Noomadic called Mustroom Total. Now, this is 4 powerful mushrooms that's in there. We're going to jump into this review in a few moments, so I'm going to go ahead and jump inside by the computer. And also, I'm going to give you 5 tips of what to look for when you're actually purchasing mushroom supplements, so that way you ensure you're getting the best quality products. There's a lot of products out there that've got a lot of fillers, a lot of bullshit in the actual product itself, and we don't want none of that. So let's jump inside. Let's check out Noomadic Mustroom Total Review for 2020. Let's go. All right, I'm back. So let's go ahead and jump into the Noomadic Mustroom Total Review 2020. And at the end, I'll be going through the 5 tips for purchasing mushroom supplements. That's going to be very, very good information if you want to go out there and try out some other manufacturers' products, all right? But these guys are highly recommended. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and jump in. We're going to go ahead and cover the 4 different mushrooms that's in here. There are a couple of their benefits, right? And then we'll go through those 5 tips so you guys have the information you need. So you can, when you're going out there picking up mushroom supplements, you know exactly what to look for, all right? So, and if you haven't as of yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel and smash that bell button so that way you're notified as I bring out new content, which I've got some stuff stored up. It's been a hot minute, but I'm back. So let's go. All right, so the first ingredient in the Mushroom Total from Noomadic is lion's mane. There you go. There's a picture of it. And lion's mane, it's known for its brain-boosting nootropic effects. Now, I'm not going to go through each, multiple benefits. There's these mushroom products are highly researched. So there's a ton of information out there. So if you want to go a little bit deeper to find out what else lion's mane will do for you, by all means, you've got the name, you've got Google, baby. Go for it, all right? So the next thing in here is turkey tail. And it's well-researched as well, and it's known for its attention it's gained because of its potential anti-cancer benefits, and that's always huge. You know how much cancer takes out a lot of folks, man, a lot of folks. And in the last year, I've had about 5 different people go past. Recently, February, my stepdad passed, and again, from cancer. All right, so again, cancer is huge, and these supplements help to do that. Reishi, another powerful potential anti-cancer benefits, and so much more, man. I'm probably more familiar with reishi than probably most of the other ones because I'm just familiar with seeing this one the most. When I'm thinking of mushroom, the reishi always seems to come up. And I'll tell you what, it's another powerful one to always have and always keep around, right? So let's keep it moving. Now, this is the last one that's in here. Cordyceps militaris. Ooh-wee. This one right here, I've heard about cordyceps maybe a couple of years back. Probably a little bit more than, less than 5, I would say. But I never really tried it. And I was like, something that looks interesting. And I remember seeing how, I guess how it comes out. And I guess it's a fungus that takes over. I don't know. So I don't know if it was a caterpillar. I forget how I first saw it. But anyway, this particular product here is powerful because it's a superfood. It's an adaptogen. And of course, you got the AMPK mark activator, and it's known for performance. As you can see there, the Chinese, apparently their track team set some records back in 1993. Not that it matters now, it's 2020, but the point of fact is this is what they were using, right? But I mean, this product here, I knew right away because before I got to Noomadic's Total Mushroom, I was using a brand from Whole Foods. And I didn't know, I just took it, you guys know me, I'm a Shilajit person. I always use Shilajit, and I still do. I'm not going to stop. And something, I've noticed that in combination with this, the Mushroom Total, took me to a whole different level, man. Energy-wise, recovery-wise, mental-wise, focus-wise, man, immune system-wise. I just felt all around better, the combination, you know what I mean? So and this is my first experience taking, a mushroom supplement that actually had the Cordyceps militaris in there. And this is the one, this was exciting, right? So these are the 4 ingredients that's actually inside of the Mushroom Total product by Noomadic. It's highly recommended, guys. I'm going to go ahead and jump, and let's segue now into the 5 tips for purchasing mushroom supplements. I'm going to go over them really quickly. Then we're going to go live on Amazon and we're going to do some quick research. I won't spend much of your time. I want to make sure I'm cognizant of your time that you're here checking out this video, but it's important to know. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 5 tips for purchasing mushroom supplements. All right, so let's go. Drum roll. I don't have one to roll, but I'll probably find one for the video. I don't know. But tip number 1, they should be made from the fruiting bodies. What the hell does that mean, Julian? What the hell are the fruiting bodies? Well, the fruiting bodies is the stuff that comes up out of the ground, baby. This reishi right here, that's the fruiting body, right? So they should be made from the fruiting body. That's the first tip, okay? And that's a huge tip. If they're not made from the fruiting body, that lets you know. If it doesn't show fruiting body, run the other direction. Find another manufacturer, right? They should contain beta-D-glucans, level over 20%, right? And that has to do with the immune boosting properties and the potency of the mushroom when you're actually extracting it to make the actual supplement. Let me see if I've got a link here. Here's our link here. This is FX Medicine. Let me move this over a little bit. fxmedicine.com, so you can see the link there. I'm gonna move it back over. I was able to look up and find out about the glucans. You can do some research. Just look up, glucans and mushrooms and how that works. And again, you see that the big thing, anti-cancer effects, right? And again, it's all about the immune system or the immune boosting properties of mushrooms. Again, tied to the beta-glucan. So of course, the higher the beta-glucan, the better. All right. So that's a simple way of putting it there, right? So that was tip number 2. Tip number 3, of course, this got to be vegan and gluten-free, baby. Of course, if this Conscious Vegans is the channel, it's got to be vegan. Now, if you're watching this, you're not vegan, and it's all good, and you're not concerned about that, then that's fine. But you probably want to take a look at being a vegan, gluten-free, and how that can help your health. All right, sell a little plug in there for plant-based. But anyway. But this is important. So again, that it's vegan and gluten-free. If it's not on the label, that's not the case. All right, so keep that in mind. That's tip number 3. Tip number 4, avoid fillers and additives. Check the labels. All right, if they're not saying that we don't use any fillers or additives, guess what? They're using them damn fillers and additives. You know what I'm saying? To bulk up their stuff and all that good stuff. But yes, so make sure we want to ensure that we're getting the purest and the best ingredients possible that we're actually putting into our bodies. All right, so that was tip number 4. Tip number 5, avoid mushroom mycelium. What the hell is that, Julian? What the heck? What? Okay, that's pretty much, and I'm gonna break that down. I've got an image next to show you. The mushroom mycelium is like the root of the mushroom and not the fruiting bodies. All right, that's the root and not the fruiting bodies. Again, I'm gonna say it. It's the root and not the fruiting bodies. The fruiting body is the stuff that comes out the ground. Bam! In this reishi, dirt, it came out, fruiting body. That's what you want, okay? Not the roots. Now, let me show you what I'm referring to. All right? And this is that bonus tip I'm talking about. This is my bonus tip. The breakdown, you can find this image online. This is like the life cycle, right, of the mushroom, right? This is a fruiting body. It's got the gills, the spores fly out. They get germinated, they go into the ground. This is a mushroom mycelium, right? It's the root portion, right? It's growing. The fruiting body starts to form. It starts to develop, and bam, it comes out the ground, and this is what you want. Now, the other bonus tip to this, I want to clarify on here. I didn't put it in text, but it's the extraction method of how they're extracting, the fruiting body. It's got to be either hot water and alcohol extraction. If they're not mentioning that, they're doing some other stuff, whatever that hell that is. They're not doing it the best way where you get the most, because that even ties into the amount of the beta-D-glucans level as well. If it's extracted properly, then the potency of your mushroom is a lot better. Okay, so that is my 5 tips, I guess maybe 6, of what to look for. So let's go ahead and do some live research real quick, right? Let's jump over to Amazon.com and let's look for some mushroom supplements, right? Mushroom, I gotta spell that right first. Supplements, all right? So let's see what comes up, and let's take a look at some of those things we just discussed, all right? So here it is. Genius Mushrooms. Let's take a look at that brand and see what they got going on. All right, now in looking at this, let me see if I can blow this up a little bit. Let's move this over. In looking at this, let's see what comes up. I don't see, okay, here we go. I want to see like their label information, which I'm trying to bring up, but it's not bringing up. It's really slow. So here it is. Okay. So right away, let's take a look. Okay, so we see what they've got in there. They got a few different mushroom lion's mane and all that good stuff in there. Let me take a look and see. Okay, so all right, here it is. Here it is. Here's the label. Okay, here it is. Red flag. You see that mycelium right there? And another red flag, just so you guys know, when you go to purchase mushroom supplements, right, and you see like a high amount of milligrams per serving, right, that's a dead giveaway, by the way. Notice, and they'll do stuff like this. Look at this right here. You'll see they got two things going on. You've got the mycelium, the first one, and look at the second one. For the ratio, they're using the fruit and body, right? They mix them. Dead giveaway. I would stay away from these guys. Period. I wouldn't touch them. Okay, once I see mycelium, scratched off, right? If I don't see fruit and bodies, scratched off. They're done. So let's move on to the next one. I went through about 20 different products when I was going through this research, and I was like, holy shit. They got a lot of foolishness out there. So anyway. So this one is organic. It's vegan. I think I saw that. Let me take a look. My video's over there. So let's see what they've got going on the label itself. All right, so they say they're getting it from the fruit. Black pepper extract. They're not really saying organic mushroom powder. Let me see here. 2,100 milligram servings. That's a lot, milligrams wise. And they're not really saying on here. They're not saying that they're not using any fillers or nothing, which means that they are, right? So again, these are dead giveaway. Let's see here. Okay, so they did say, notice that right here. I like this. They did say right here on that. Let me go back over here. Let me see if I want to get away from this. They did say right here that they're actually using, and this is important. Remember I mentioned the extraction method, hot water to ensure maximum nutrient retention. It's hot water or alcohol extraction. So at least that's good. But again, what the red flags to me, obviously they don't mention. Let me see. Did it mention if it was actually GMO free? So the people that are not vegan, scratch this off because they don't say that they're vegan anywhere on here. All right. One other thing on there, they did say they're using the fruit. I'm kind of cognizant there. They're not saying they're not using any fillers. They're not saying anything much about the D-glucans. So I would scratch those guys off. If a company's not open enough to, not transparent enough to share what they're really using, then that's a red flag. All right. So let's move on to the next one. Lion's mane, that was genius. All right. So this is a lion's mane from these people. Let's see how they're using their stuff. Let's see what they've got going on their labels. Let's wait for that to load up. All right, so let's see what we've got going on here. Mycelium. Let's move that over. Yep, mycelium. So that's a red flag. So we'd leave those alone. So that's 2 we went through, right? Sacred mushroom extract powder. Let's see what they've got going on in here. So let's wait for that to load up also. And again, let me see if there's high, whatchamacallit there. So this one is vegan, gluten-free. Let's see here, 100% whole fruit and bodies. That's good. Instead of mycelium or grain, that's good. So those are a couple pluses there. Let me take a look and see if I can blow it up from this side. So they actually, they pass a lot of my tests as far as they're mentioning. Let me see. They're mentioning that they're doing 100% fruit and bodies. That's a good one. No mycelium. That's another one. Again, higher beta glucan, as I mentioned. But the thing is, they don't mention how much percentage, right? Again, it's all about transparency. They're not mentioning the percentage. They're saying, yeah, so that could be, 10%, 5%? That means the potency is not that good, right? So they've got to be able to mention that. So I would scratch that off, all right? So let's move on to the next one. So let's see here. This is the same. Okay, no, this is a different brand. Let's take a look at these guys, all right? And again, dead giveaway. High amounts of milligrams generally is the mycelium for the most part. That's what I found. Let's see what they've got on the labels. And of course, look at that. Mycelium. Scratched off. We're done. All right, so we're done with those guys. Let's see here. Cordyceps, Now brand. These guys have been around for a long time. Let's see what they've got on their label. I just think I just saw, let let's see here. Classification, okay, they're vegan, GMO free, that's good. Let's see if they're mentioning their extraction methods. They don't seem to be here at all. Let's take a look at the label. Let's see, let me blow this one up. The label's tight, kind of small. Let's move this over a little bit so I could see the full thing in here. I could hardly see this. Dang. Let's see. It's so tiny in here, but it doesn't mention in here. Again, they're not mentioning their fruiting bodies. So that alone right there, red flag. If they're not transparent enough, I'll just keep it moving. I'm not going to waste my time. All right. Now, this is interesting because this company passed all my tests. This is the other company I tried in comparison to to Noomadics, and Noomadics edged them out. I tried them out because they actually had 6 mushrooms in there. Noomadics has 4. They're vegan, 100% fruit and body. Let me show you guys. Is they when I did my research, look at that. They crossed all the boxes, right? So let's go through and let's make sure I share with you guys everything I found. Vegan, blah 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 blah. Extracts. And you notice right here, tested, clinically verified, contain greater than 28% beta glucans. Again, those are the benefits, right? Whole fruit and bodies. Ding 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 ding. They're putting no filler or additives. Boom. They're letting you know. They're being transparent. They're vegan. They're extracting it properly. The D-glucans, check the box. They're using the fruit and bodies. These are what you want to be looking for. And I tried them out. And the only reason I wanted to try them out because I had 2 more mushrooms, number 1. And number 2, where's it at? I think each one for them was like 166 milligrams is how much theirs were. See if I can blow it up. And where is it at? See, I'm trying to get this on the screen, but that was the one thing. I think, yeah, each serving was 106. There it is, 166 milligrams, and of course that's why I tried it. But from trying it, and I actually finished the whole product, I didn't feel the same as I did with the other with Noomadics' version of their particular supplement, and that's why I feel that theirs edged them out. Like I said, I didn't have let's see here. I didn't have the I don't know how to say that, the mitake, however you say this particular mushroom in there. I'll leave that for another time. But it didn't have a couple of ones I would like to have tried, but it still didn't outperform this. And let me just show you guys while we're here and I've got the bottle in my hand. Let me blow up my video up here real quick. So right away here, let's take a look. Come on. Maybe zooming in, this is when it always wants to act up. Bring it up to the camera. See, beta glucans, 30%, 100 milligrams, right? Obviously, these are vegan. Let me spin this around. Let's see here. There's one thing I want to share with you. This portion. Here it is. See that? Dual extraction, that second line. Let me zoom in a bit. Dual hot water and alcohol extraction. Okay, that makes those D-glucans to extract more of that. So that's good. Obviously, vegan, gluten free. So again, and one thing I could say about these guys test a lot of their stuff in the lab. When they get their stuff in, they test a lot of things, and this is why you get all this information. This is why they're detailed and they're actually very transparent. And like I said, these guys were numero uno. The other brand I just showed you on Amazon, they come in second. So if you're looking for high quality mushroom products, I highly suggest Noomadics. There's a link in the description. You can just go right to the website and pick it up. If there's other brands out there, let me know. But again, at least you guys got 5 tips, right? You know what to look for. When you're picking up these products, like I said, the high, again, just to recap, high milligrams is a dead giveaway, right? So let's go ahead and bring my video here to the bottom right again. Again, mycelium. So the main things, fruit and bodies is what you want. Number 1, right? Avoid products with using the mycelium, right? That's the second thing, right? Obviously, they got to be, no fillers, no additives. That's the third thing. They got to be, vegan if you're vegan. That's going to be important, right? And of course, the dual extraction process, right? They have to do the extraction with hot water or alcohol extraction. And of course, the D-glucans, you want to have them about 20% on higher. As you can see there, They've got 30%. The other one had over 20% that I showed you. So that is the difference, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it was informative and you got some value from it. This is Julian Lee with The Conscious Vegans, and I hope you enjoyed my Noomadic Mushroom Total Review for 2020. Don't forget, click the link in the description, pick you up some today, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, baby.